The man from Kentucky and I, we always argue, we always disagree, we're always at odds. He's always saying horrible things about me. I'm always saying horrific really fucked up things about him.
Yeah.
Like it's cat and mouse, but we're both cats and we're both mice. It's spy versus spy. It's the country that shall not be named versus the country that did nothing wrong.
Jesus Christ.
Flying car debate round 2.
All right. Flying car debate round 2.
I don't know. I want to start it. I just know where I stand.
If you could buy a flying car within your means, would you?
Oh, God, man. That's an empty question.
Why?
Because, like, probably not. If I had to really, I guess. I feel like...
Why not?
Because I feel like if it was affordable...
That's what I'm saying. If it was well within your means to buy a flying car, would you buy one?
If they were affordable, you wouldn't buy them?
Man, what a shit think. I mean, I guess, but I still don't believe it'll ever be anything.
You fucking idiot. You just lost the debate.
That doesn't make... How does that make sense?
All right, moving on. Debate over.
That doesn't
Oh,
make sense.
shit, that was the quickest debate ever.
What is the solution
That
to
was
the
a
debate?
trick.
Whether I believe flying cars will exist, and that's what the debate has always been. It was never, would you buy a... Listen.
What up, kind and gracious host? Please move on with the next topic.
This is the end of the debate. That's literally not what the debate is and what the final solution would ever be. Whether I believe a flying car would ever exist. And that's me saying I would buy one if I ever thought one would exist. Hypothetical situation or question that you just asked me that I answered. It has nothing to do with the solution to the debate. You're just stupid.
Listen here, crumb butt. Have you ever been on a boat that drives?
He makes a valid point. He's calling you helpless.
Have you ever been on a boat that drives on the road?
Oh, dude, are you okay, man?
I'm asking a normal question.
The duck boat?
Yeah, something like that.
Yep, went on those.
What's stopping there from being a plane that drives or a car that flies?
Well, they exist. They're called planes and helicopters.
No, but you can't drive a plane or a helicopter on the road.
Yeah, because that would make no sense.
Why would that make no sense?
Because there is no highway system and or way for vehicles that could and or would ever be able to fly.
There's no water highways for the boats that drive.
And they will never exist, bro. It would never make sense.
No, I'm just saying that there's no water roads for the boats that drive on the road. They're in the water.
There is a whole system of buoys and laws that boats have to abide by in order to fucking cruise. Yeah, that's the way it is.
What if they had that in the air? I'm just asking.
There's no way to do it, bro. It already exists. And okay, so you have a military airspace and then you have the commercial airspace. And to add a domestic airspace would be fucking catastrophic in my opinion. It would cause so much crashes and death and ridiculous bullshit. And then people would realize, oh man, this is a terrible idea. Let's just drive our cars. There's no one that's ever going to defeat me in this debate.
Yo, I love this. So I'm with it. I'm definitely gonna take as third person of a view to this as possible. So I'm gonna make sure both you guys,
I love that he has such an opposite opinion of me, and I think it's cool. But to be in a debate about it gets me fired up, and I love it. I love this shit. So I hope no one's taking offense to it or making the assumption that I'm trying to brood or meet.
No, I think we're good. I think he's good.
All right. I just get passionate about it.
Did I win the debate yet?
No, you got to rebut him.
You know what's never going to happen? You're never going to be happy. You're never going to make it. You're never going to have as much money as you want, and you're never going to die when you think you're going to die. Okay?
Okay, well, that was... But that
was true.
That was true, see?
But that was because it had nothing to do with the argument. So my last rebuttal was that there is military airspace, there's already a commercial airspace, and there will never be a domestic airspace because it would create too much catastrophic fucking accidents, and people would die flying their own flying cars all over the fucking place and crashing into fucking every fucking thing else. It'll never be a comprehensive system that'll ever
There were never roads until there were roads.
Exactly. I win
because there were roads.
What are you talking about? In the sky, there's been roads?
There were never roads until there were roads. There were never any sky roads.
We already created the sky roads for the airplanes and everything, bro. There's not going to be anything else after that. The world will end before we see anything else besides what's already existent.
I think that might be true.
You think so?
This is where we're at. Accept it. There will be better airplanes. There will be better helicopters. There will be better aircrafts. There will never be flying cars. They will evolve everything that already exists. They're not going to be cars that fucking like we're the Jetsons. It's not a thing ever in the world. Never.
But there's ones that exist right now.
Oh my God, brother.
You guys heard it. You heard what he said.
There's nothing real. There's nothing real about the flying cars that already exist. There's nothing real that will ever become commercialized by the things that already exist that are dubbed flying cars right now. They're fake. All of it's bullshit. All of it's like fucking GoFundMe scams that people dump money into, and they're like, oh, you know what? We couldn't make it, and they're like, oh shit, fuck. Well, thank God I didn't put 200,000 in that, and I only put 100,000 in that. Of my father's
Who put $100,000 into a GoFundMe? Who did that?
An exaggeration of somebody with a trust fund that's like, I want to fly car.
Not real. This guy's talking out of his ass.
Exactly. That's the point I'm making. Exactly, dude. Thank you.
No, actually, exactly in my way. So thank you.
Oh, sure. See how that works when someone is beat? See how when someone's beat, the utter taste of defeat, it will make them project the same energy that doesn't make sense for them to project that makes sense for me to project, man. You see how that works, man?
Yo, this is the best flying car debate because you guys are both like wasted, so this is perfect.
I'm not wasted.
Let's keep going. Keep going.
Well, this is the thing. I'm making the most sense.
That's true. I will say, when you rant, you get really articulate, as weird as that is to say.
Just because he's articulate doesn't mean he's saying things that are true. He's just saying
I mean,
no.
No, he does make sense because the military shit.
It does. All of it's real. Everything I say computes and fits together within the confines of the argument, man.
There's already a separate airspace for drones.
So what? You think we're gonna? Okay, hey, send the fucking flying cars into the fucking drone airspace.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that makes fucking sense. Dude, think of that. Think about what you just said, dude.
I'm thinking about it. I think it's a good idea.
Oh, God, farts.
I love that. Oh, God, farts.
Oh, farts, man.
God, farts is amazing.
We put farts in the sky? That's what you're proposing?
Right
above our heads? Dude, you want your kid to get hit by a flying car?
That sounds crazy.
Do you want my kid to hit you?
Dude, this is I'm giving you a real scenario to the airspace that you're saying flying cars should be in. They're gonna hit people at that point. They're gonna crash and hit people.
Yeah, they said the same thing when they were making cars for the first time. Like, that's so dangerous. People are gonna get hurt.
It's gonna be worse. It's gonna be worse, dude.
It's gonna be worse. It's gonna be awful. It's never gonna happen because it's too crazy. But it's like that's never stopped us with anything else before.
Picture someone drunk driving home in their flying car.
One thing besides flying cars that, like flying cars, won't happen because it's too dangerous. Name one thing.
Name one thing. A capital
Name
murder.
one thing that's not. We're talking about we're talking about personal use. We're talking about transportation. We're talking about. You know what I mean? Like, name one thing that's too dangerous for individuals to have so they will never get it.
Guns.
We already have guns.
And look what happens. But this is the thing. With guns, it's like still more regulated than someone that could drive around a fucking flying vehicle.
There's no regulation for that yet because it doesn't exist yet.
Even if, dude, there's no airspace for it. There's no fucking airspace for it.
There's tons of airspace. I'd say there's more airspace than there is anything else in the world.
There's no airspace, and there's no realistic scenario where I feel like the public is going to be able to buy those things.
See, it's all about your feelings. It's all about the man from Kentucky's feelings, how he feels about things. I don't give a damn about your feeling.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not.
See, look how flustered he is.
Look how weird this scenario is that this dude's painting. Where he's like, oh, God, look, it's all about Mr. Kentucky's feelings. Well, I'm trying to prove a real point. And he's like, oh, let me see if I can verbally find this mind melt of mouth fart that can make this man feel bad quick while he's right and I'm wrong.
He's right and I'm wrong.
You just admitted I made you feel bad.
Bro, it's not about a feeling. It's not about my feelings. It's just what I think is realistic. And there's in my head, there's no way.
Let me ask you something else. How do you know anything's real? What do you know about things that are real? What do you know about reality?
What do you know about reality, bro? You tell me.
I know how it all started.
Give me your most in-depth reality check right now. Do it to me.
At first, there was nothing.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
At first, there was nothing at all, and nothing existed. And then it did, just like everything else in history.
I'm staring at a penny.
Everything in the world that we know never existed until it did, and everything that we can come up with is gonna exist.
Oh God, that's empty. That's empty to me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and flying cars.
It's gonna exist.
That's so because you believe in a reality that everything that you believe will exist is going to be flying cars.
That's just like how things are par for the course. Like
That makes no sense. That'd be like saying that would be like a Power Ranger that knew that they were going to win the lottery, that was going to die poor one day, believed that they were going to win the lottery the whole time they lived, thinking that he was going to hit the lottery one day, and then he didn't hit the
Power Ranger would never play the lottery.
Dude,
why not?
Power Ranger would
Because there's Zen.
play the lottery, and even if they did win the lottery, it doesn't mean that they're going to fucking make a flying car exist one day. You see the point I'm trying to say?
No.
You see where I'm trying to talk about talk about what I'm talking about when I'm talking about it?
I told you before, I think I'm gonna give it like 3 years. Flying cars are gonna exist in 3 years.
I'm gonna say that the Green Ranger, Tommy Oliver, Jason David Frank will come back out of his grave the day that a flying car will exist.
Holy shit, this is amazing. Keep going.
Do you have any input about the flying cars?
I love everything that's happening right
No,
now.
like,
I'm just rolling with it.
About it? What's your opinion?
I want to be the mediator. I just want to be neutral on this.
No, but like this could also help. Like, do you think flying cars will exist one day?
All right. Check your text.
No,
I sent you something that might help the situation.
I don't have a text yet.
Oh. Let me send it to both of you. I'll send it to the group chat.
Winning.
All right.
This is.
I still don't have anything.
This is.
I'll send it to you on Instagram.
This is fake flying car. This is that plexi. That's not real, bro.
I still didn't get anything.
I got another one too.
This is a fake flying car that has a complete carbon body and can't do anything. The wind will.
It can't do anything because it has a carbon fiber body.
Dude, look at the wind is going to blast that thing away and you're going to die.
Wouldn't you say that about a drone?
Dude, there's no people in it and they smash and crash all the time.
Wouldn't the wind just blow it away though, right? The wind would just blow it away.
Dude, most drones, unless it's a government flown drone, like a high quality, is going to be some piece of shit. You're going to crash. It's going to crash and it's going to be a piece of crap. And break.
So I just want to reiterate that I asked the host what he thought on the matter, what he thought was going to happen with flying cars, and he just sent us proof of flying cars.
All this stuff is fake.
So we know where he stands.
But this is fake shit.
Hey, I'm staying out of it.
This is fake shit.
I'm throwing stuff out there, and I'm seeing what we can get with it.
No, you just look up the facts, you do your research, and that's what you go off.
Fake.
What else do you have to say?
Exist.
Now, let me ask both of you something. Do you think if flying cars did in fact exist, I'm not saying that they will, I'm saying if in a hypothetical situation again, and no trickery this time, if in a hypothetical situation with this, do you think that it would be privatized completely or it would eventually be opened up to the public, or do you think completely privatized?
It's going to be privatized first and then open to the public.
This is a hypothetical, so remember, no trickery.
I'm just saying what I believe, because Uber is already working on it. Uber already has the contracts and everything set up so that they can start having drone flights for their
drones.
Drones are flying cars that they can drive on the ground. Hell, they don't even have to drive on the ground.
No, it's not a flying car. It's a drone. It's not a flying car.
But that's just like moving the goalpost. You know what I mean?
Don't call it a flying car. That's a drone.
What's the difference?
It being a drone.
No, but like, when does a flying car stop being a flying car, and when does it start being a drone?
Yeah, it looks like these stupid videos that I just got sent.
It just needs to be shaped like a car.
And you have a million of those in the air, and you're like, "Look, it's real."
So it just needs to be shaped like a car,
and never going to be a thing.
Again, I'm asking you, where's the line between a flying car and a drone? You didn't answer that.
from the unrealisticness of people driving cars around in some airspace, a bunch of fucking
That's not
doofus
answering the
people.
question. I'm asking the
It
physical.
is. You said, what's the
physical-
line?
no,
And I'm
hold on,
giving you the
hold on.
line that I'm explaining. These people,
No,
there's
physical-
people that belong driving on the ground and people that are operating drones, bro, that are not people in cars, bro. They're people, their job is to operate drones. And then you have
First of
people
all,
that are,
we have cars that are already drones. We have Teslas drive themselves. Most cars can be hacked and operate.
there's no way you're going to put people in fucking flying. All these people, dude, there's no way. There's no way. Nope.
People literally fly helicopters from one end of a city to another. Why wouldn't they just do a drone if it's cheaper?
The only thing I'll ever give you is a flying car that rich people can buy, and that's it. And that's the most realistic
That's
thing
the
that
first
I can
step.
give you.
That's just the
No,
first
that'll
step
be the
of
only
everything.
step. That'll be the only step and the only thing, and it'll be some weird thing.
So before cars existed and only rich people had cars, that's all that was going to exist, right?
That you're gonna think is a flying car, and it'll probably still look like some weird commercial helicopter plane looking thing with wheels on it, and you'll be like, look, it's a flying car, and I'll be like, oh yeah, barely. And then we'll have that debate one day.
And then eventually they're going to look more like cars, and you're going to be like, oh, that's a flying car.
We'll be dying when it happens, bro.
So you're admitting that it's going to happen. It's just after when we die.
No,
So
I'm not admitting that that's going to happen because I don't think it's ever going to happen. I'm just and making a joke about
again, physically,
even
like
a scenario
not
that
about like the use of the vehicles, not about who's driving it or whatever. I'm just saying physically, what's the difference between a flying car and a flying drone?
dude. You've asked me that like fucking 8 times.
No, but you
and I've
said
answered
the difference you were describing is the difference between the use, the difference between like why they're using it and who's using it, and like you didn't describe physically where does a flying car stop being a flying car and become a drone or vice versa.
I actually did.
Is it because the propellers? Is it the propellers?
It's funny because when we go back through the footage, all of this question that you've asked me before and that I've answered over and over again will be there. And you'll be like, oh, dude, look how many times I asked him this.
I'm just asking you. I'm just asking you to tell me right now. What's the physical difference between the two? What's the fine line where it becomes
Like a commercial
flying
vehicle
car?
that people are going to fucking fly around in the air in a drone that is something completely different, dude.
Why is it different? I'm asking you. What is the
Because it's
difference
between a car and a drone, bro? Between a car and
a flying car and a drone?
a drone is just some electronic fucking flying machine, bro, and a car is like some fucking vehicle that'll be able to fucking run on a road and be able to fly into the air like a fucking essentially like a
Okay.
hybrid of an airplane and a car.
Now,
That's
what
a
is
completely
stopping?
different fucking-
Hold on.
And if
What's
you
stopping
ask
them
me
from
it
putting
again, bro, then if you ask
What's
me this
them-
again, if you ask
I'm
me it
just-
again, then you lose the debate.
I'm asking you something else. I'm asking you what's stopping them from just strapping wheels onto a drone?
That will not make it a car, dude.
Why not?
You fucking goober.
This car's shaped like fucking hot dogs.
Dude,
This
listen,
car's
this is going to be
shaped
funny.
like-
when I can't wait till we run it back.
This
I
car's
can't
that are
wait
shaped
till
like the most
I
ridiculous
cannot
things in
wait
the world.
till we run this back.
I will send it to you as soon as I do it and post it.
Dude, you're like scrambling at this point, bro.
I'm
And you're trying to like make
genuinely trying to pinpoint.
your
I gotta
biggest
pinpoint
argument in
thing
the
I'm trying to
debate is
say.
trying to get me to trip up on a question that you can ask me like 100 times.
I'm not trying to get you to trip up. I think that's the crux of the issue here.
It's not even a debate at that point. You're just asking me the same question 100 times till you think that I'm saying something wrong.
No,
And that's not
I'm
even
just-
a debate.
It's like when somebody
Bruh.
asks a politician a question, right? And they don't. What?
Bruh.
What? So it's like when a journalist asks a politician a question and they talk around the exact question. I'm just trying to reiterate the question so that you actually answer it.
So you're trying to be like a politician where you repeat the same thing and reiterate yourself in a way that
The other
makes
way
your
around.
argument
You're the
aggravating.
All
Just
right,
saying.
so let me ask something. Do you think if flying cars do potentially, like, they have all these like stupid little prototypes, you know, as observed from the man from Kentucky side, do you think that they'll put these into military use with these prototypes, or do you think that that would backfire if
Who
they
you're
tried
asking?
to?
I'm going to put,
I'm asking the man from Kentucky.
hold on, give me a sec, because I have to go downstairs and get water, because I don't have one.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying not to get yelled at by
Yeah, I got you.
this
Tell
lady.
your mom I'm sorry.
She got so insulted because this guy that's I'm in a debate with said horrible things about my mother, and he's trying to win
This
a
will be
debate
good.
with me.
You can win the debate in
This
her
guy's
honor.
trying to win a debate with me after saying things about my mom, about my. What is wrong with this guy?
When I win this debate, I'm gonna own that.
Dude, you see what this guy's talking about?
Oh
I think
god.
I actually think my mom might be in the room and he's actually saying stuff like this again. I can't believe this, dude.
Yo.
This is a man from Kentucky. Impression of a normal person.
You see what he's doing? You see what he's doing?
Get your water.
Here he goes again.
There he goes again.
I'm over here trying to debate in my mother's honor. In my mother's honor, because this guy said the worst thing that my mom's ever heard. And she told me so. She actually told me that this guy right here said the most offensive thing that any other person in her life has ever said. And I said, I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry.
I'm not gonna apologize for being myself.
He said, you might as well get out of my house right now. And I said, please, please. He's a terrible person and he's not even my friend.
Holy shit. All right. Are you back yet? Did you get the water?
There never was a water.
You want to watch me drink this fucking shit, fucker? I'm going to win the debate right now by showing you I can drink a water.
Well, hold on. While you drink the water, I'm going to just explain to you the question real quick.
Put yourself on camera and start drinking that water.
Why can't I? Oh, there it is.
There we go. All right. So the question is, if they have all these stupid prototypes, man from Kentucky, and they end up implementing all these things into rich people, and rich people do all this, like, you know, fly these cars and have these stupid flying cars. Do you think the military is going to start adopting it? And do you think the military adopting flying cars would be a major mistake or a major plus?
And you're asking him that, right?
Yeah.
Man, that's a weird. Man.
That's a weird question to ask him, because it's pretty much saying, like, do you think the military is going to use flying cars when he doesn't?
So that would
be
a realistic aspect, I guess. But it's just like, to me, what I can argue to you is that what flying cars to you guys are going to look like in the future, that you could even argue it, is still going to be an airplane or a helicopter or flying vehicles that already exist with just a little more of a high-tech feature on it, where they can fucking maybe land and drive around a little bit more.
This guy just said even if he saw a flying car, he's going to say that's just a plane but different,
because that's what flying cars already are, is planes.
So you agree that flying cars exist
in a way, but not the way that you're saying it.
Flying cars exist right now, and they're going to change. They're going to be more high tech in the future. They're probably going to be more like cars.
And no one commercially on the ground that lives in a suburban area that shops at Walmart will ever own one.
Is it just me, or is that goalpost moving?
Dude, I think you're high, man. This is coming from the guy that's trying to debate me and say that he can talk to my mom about my...
Stop me. Do something.
I already did, man. You lost, man.
Lost what?
You lost the debate, brother. Your pride. The debate. My mom hates you now. She says she's going to dox you.
All right. So you're admitting loss, the anti-host.
Why? When did I say that?
Well, because he said that he won and that his mom hates you because you lost.
Well, I never admitted that.
Well, I mean, it's in now, so it sounds like you lost.
Why?
I don't know. I mean, this is another trick, you know?
Wait, are you on his side?
No, I'm not. I'm just pointing out what happened.
But, like, I never said that I admit defeat.
Well, then what's your rebuttal?
All right, my rebuttal is I didn't lose the debate, and your mom loves me.
Okay, keep going.
That's my rebuttal.
No, that's not the only rebuttal.
That's all he said. But the opposite.
I'm over here crying, and I had to hold my mom's hand till she fell asleep. You mentioned my in front of her, dude.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm crying.
Can we give like closing statements or something for the flying car debate?
All right, I'm gonna give mine first, and then he can go last. He can have the final word, if that, maybe that'll help. But
tell this guy to not mention my mom.
He already admitted that flying cars do exist right now, but he just views them as planes. He also admitted that flying cars are going to exist, but they're not going to be commercially available to the average person.
Yep,
I'm just saying I agree with all of that, but it is going to eventually be available to the average person. Yep, I rest my case.
That's why you lost.
All right, man from Kentucky, closing statements on the great debate, part 2.
I'm over here holding my mom's hand. She's
What does it
whispering in
smell
my
like?
ear. She's whispering in my ear right now that
What do your mom's hands smell like?
Jesus Christ.
They smell like the truth. Unlike you, man. Your hands smell like deception. Like sweaty, old, fucking baloney and deception. And my mom's over here upset because you had to mention that you forced me to show you that day.
What?
It's the only reason you even know.
Yep.
So I'm right. Flying cars will never exist.
I was with you 100% until you said I'm right.
I've taught.
So how does that make you feel that he's right?
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
I said I'm with him 100% until he said that he's right.
Well, I'm always been right about this, especially the day that you had to mention that I have a hag naggler that hangs between my flack to my mom.
No, to mention flying cars. That's what this debate's about.
My flying car doesn't hang that low, dude. Hey,
Wait. Are you saying that you have a flying car?
Listen, I think we can all agree that flying cars
wait.
exist, and that I did offend his mom, and that he does
He
have a
just said
huge
he had a
horse goblin
flying
cock.
car. You're not gonna remark about that.
I mean, I already know it to be true. Like, I'm not. It doesn't faze me.
So you're gonna let him just say that, and you're just going to say that that's that?
Yeah, I mean, he's literally arguing my case for me at that point. What else should I say?
I didn't say anything of the sort.
Are you arguing his case, man from Kentucky?
Sometimes when people are trying to, they fight for a cause and they have like a really strong opinion, and they can be right about that. But if they push too
listen
hard,
to me,
they
man.
can come across as like an asshole. And I'm not trying to do that. I made my case. I rested it. If he wants to help my case during his rebuttal or his final words, then
So listen,
God bless.
I was using an innuendo. Saying that my flying car was my
I'm gonna put my
What?
in yo endo.
no thing. If you say that to my mom, anyway.
We reiterate that the rebuttal that you're presenting.
This isn't a rebuttal. These are our final thoughts. These are our closing statements.
This is his final thoughts. I thought this was a rebuttal to your
No,
final
remember
thoughts.
you said you asked us for our final thought.
It just turned into a full-blown argument again.
I mean, I'm down with keeping going.
What you call a debate. Oh,
Keep
Memphis
going, man.
argument.
Shit.
Do you guys think that aliens are gonna come here? And if they do, are they gonna be peaceful, or what's gonna happen?
Like, are you asking like if they land in Memphis, what's gonna happen?
Aliens are gonna.
No, I mean in general. They come down with their Manhattan spaceship and they project like a message to humanity. Are they gonna be peaceful, or are they gonna kill us?
They're gonna us, man.
I think they're gonna be pretty peaceful. I think they're gonna help out humanity.
Nope.
Now, why do you think that?
Why do I think?
I think because sorry, go ahead.
No, you go first.
They're so advanced that like I don't see why they would need to kill us or do anything or even enslave us. Like they're gonna have like all the tech they need to get that shit done. They don't need us for that. And I guess maybe you could argue that they'd just get rid of us to get us out of the way. But like I think again with how advanced they're gonna be, it's just unnecessary. It's just something they wouldn't need to do. It'd be like a waste of energy to get rid of us when they don't need to.
I don't think they're gonna get rid of us. I think what they're gonna do is kill us, and then they'll breed forcefully and create a new race that they can enslave.
Well, how about this? They can't rape us if it's consensual. We're gonna want it.
Maybe some of them, but it's gonna be a lot of dude.
What?
Host, you're supposed to remain impartial.
No, I am. I'm just listening and I'm reacting to the things being said.
What?
So you believe that they're going to come peacefully, and you believe that they're going to quote us.
Listen, you let the dogs out. The dogs are out.
No, already.
Yeah, I know. I just want you to debate about aliens, though.
The dogs
Not
are
with-
out, and we don't have no leash. There's no leash.
Is there any rebuttals to anything that you guys? So one of you thinks that they're gonna be violent, the other one peaceful. That's the gist of it.
That's the gist of it, you know.
So you guys don't agree, and you're gonna come to terms with the fact that you don't agree, or
We're
is there
just
any
like
debate?
we're often at odds, you know. We often disagree with things. We often
You
yell at each
disagreed with
other.
me so supremely about this subject because I had the exact same view.
You fucker.
I'm talking right now.
Well, the moderator's breaking character. You disagreed
So,
with me so hardcore.
We disagree often. The man from Kentucky and I, we always argue. We always disagree. We're always at odds. He's always saying horrible things about me. I'm always saying horrific really fucked up things about him.
Yeah.
Like it's cat and mouse, but we're both cats and we're both mice. It's spy versus spy. It's the country that shall not be named versus the country that did nothing wrong.
Jesus Christ. I'm putting that speech. I'm gonna say I'm putting that speech at the beginning because that was that kind of that was the gist of the whole episode. I gotta say, I'm sorry, but that has to.
I agree. That's great.
Yeah, that was a good setup. Because then it just goes into you guys arguing immediately, so it'll be great.
As long as you should also like put it in the beginning, but leave it at the end too, where it like naturally goes into that. Because it's like,
Oh, I'm gonna.
all right, cool.
But you guys are just gonna agree to disagree on aliens. That's like the one thing. Flying cars is like you're
I
gonna
don't
go.
hate the guy. I'm not trying to hurt his feelings, but it is pretty fucking stupid if he doesn't think a flying car is going to exist at some point. If he doesn't think that,
This is coming from a alien.
Wait, we've gone back to flying cars again.
no. Moving on. Continue.
Aliens. So you think they're gonna be peaceful? You think they're gonna be violent? Is there
We
any
just
way you
said that.
guys? Yeah. Is there any way that you guys can come to terms with the fact that they might be peaceful or they might be violent?
If this guy can admit that for the rest of his fucking existence and his family's existence, they'll be driving on the ground, then I'll come to the.
Can you admit that?
No. Let me ask you a question. Can you admit to all the things that you've done?
If you're talking about that time I stole a little kid's pretzel, yep.
I said all the things.
Most of them, bro. Yeah.
So if you can't even admit to all the things that you've done, how am I supposed to trust you on this?
Because I know that you would never admit to me everything that you've ever done, bro, because I would never expect you to. Because you
I would, though, actually. I would tell you everything. I'd tell you everything about me. I'd let you see every corner. I'd let you in. But you shut me out.
This got real.
This is coming from an alien fellas.
What the fuck?
Hey, man. I love most people. I just won't tell anybody everything about me ever again. You know what I'm saying?
Man from Kentucky, where were you on April 13th, 2021?
Murdering a woman.
Jesus Christ.
All right. We're done here.